Airbit.com.
Music producers, whether you're just getting started right now in the game or you're just starting to get your beats out there for leasing, you may be seeing something that is really prevalent now and has been prevalent for many of years, and that sure is the type beats promotion. I call it promotion, I call it a marketing tool, I call it an advertising tool, because that's what it is. You know, a lot of people kind of look down on it because they say, well, you know, my beats sound unique, my beats don't sound like anybody else, you know, and my beats could be for any rapper, and you know, a lot of pride gets in the way, but really what it is a marketing tool. And for you as a producer coming up, what you have to understand is that you're not servicing just one type of rapper. You're not servicing one, you know, a level of experience. You're servicing multiple levels of experience. So let me give you two examples. One example may be the veteran rapper who has all their career rapped over, you know, hip hop beats, right? And he decides, you know what, I want to transition from hip hop to trap beats. Now what you have done is transition yourself from a beat maker to a producer in a sort, and you get to present to them, here is how I would want somebody who's rapping over my beat to address it into, you know, really rap over it. And so when you tell them Lil Uzi type vert beat, it's not telling them to rap over it just like him. It's saying that this is sort of the style that I had in mind. And obviously style can be many different things. It could be how Lil Uzi Vert leaves spaces in between, you know, his bars, and, you know, he has a little yeah. It may be something that that rapper now knows, okay, this is something I gotta let the beat breathe as I rap over it. Because, you know, some people only know one speed. Some people will just kill every beat, and that's just what they do. So sometimes for the veteran rapper, you give them an opportunity to say, okay, this is what people expect to hear over a beat like this. Not saying that you should make the music just for them, but if you're worried or concerned or confused about how to approach something, you know, as a rapper, this is ideal, because now you get to see, okay, that's a way to approach it. Another thing with the veteran rapper also too is if they're going through your page and they're looking at beats, that's something that stands out immediately for them. Immediately when they see artists that they resonate with or like their music, they're gonna start evoking, you know, those feelings of when they first heard their music and they say, man, you know what? I would love to rap over a Kendrick Lamar type beat or a J. Cole type beat. Now you have made that decision for them and even maybe helped them in their writing process. Now this really goes for up and coming producers who, not producers, but up and coming rappers who come into the game and they're like, you know, I just want to rap, you know, but I don't really know how to approach beats. Some of them really don't even know how to count 16 bars. And, you know, that's normal coming into the game, but you now have the opportunity to sort of show them the way. If a young rapper is trying to figure out, man, like, you know, I don't really have a style right now. How should I approach this record? You making a tight beat for him or her, you now give them the opportunity to have sort of a landscape or at least a blueprint of how to approach it. You know, and I'm not really, you know, one that disses people who come into the game copying other people. You know, I think that when you come into the game copying, what you're gonna learn is that as long as you're copying from multiple sources, it's called research. If you're copying from one source, that's plagiarism. I don't encourage that. But when you're copying from multiple sources, you're learning things about, you know, yourself, about those artists, and then also what do you like and dislike. The moment you start finding the things that you dislike, in that case as a rapper, then they start to find their sound. That's a whole nother video, but coming back to this topic at hand, producer, you're deciding to do the type beat situation. Maybe you're a producer that's like, man, I don't wanna do it because everybody else is doing it. That's understandable. But I would say this, it's a great opportunity to really leverage the popularity and the traffic that another artist is getting and expose yourself to people that may not ever have had a chance to hear your beats. You know, and if maybe you don't like that, well, then here's another way to look at it. If you really want to be unique, you don't have to use sort of the same 15 rappers that everybody cycles through. You know, everybody got this type beat, you know, Big Sean type beat or J. Cole type beat, you know, or a Lil Uzi Vert. Like everybody recycles the same names. You don't have to do that. You have the opportunity to use names that are lesser, you know, lesser used. So, you know, if you want to wake up tomorrow and start promoting your beats as a DMX type beat, there are people who are going to immediately know what that is supposed to come with that, what that entails. You know, you really get a chance to paint the picture of your beat before they've even heard the first note. So don't look down upon the type beats. Try to understand it and see how you can use it for yourself. Once again, this is Curtis King of Airbit.com. Have a good one.
Airbit.com.
Music producers, don't forget to subscribe to the Airbit channel right now.